Excuse me.
Welcome to another video here on Phantom of Haunted Hill.
Hey, folks. What are you doing this Halloween, October 31st? I used to, when I was younger, have make the whole day an entire day. I don't know what time I'd start, 7 a.m. and like past midnight, smoking weed, drinking beer all day, eating snacks. Hey, let's order a pizza. What are you doing? Some people go out to shows, they go to parties. If you're a lonely guy like me, you probably be alone, although Sinistro might join me. You remember Sinistro. She hasn't been in any videos lately. So let's see here, man. Several things. First of all, I had my very first video removed. It was on the Bollywood Evil Dead. Copyrights, I guess. So YouTube removed that. So I don't know what to say. I got my first one, Ma. Yeah, no. And I also I did a letterboxed. I figured there's no way currently I'm ever going to be able to really have a serious Patreon. So I want to share other things. And I found out about letterboxed. So I've gotten some of my horror films up listed in a short list. Some, I don't know what else I put up. Documentaries, I think I did. That's on letterboxed. And we'll do that video of the TV series Monsters. We'll do season 3 and get that finished and over with. Yes, indeed. All right, so for Halloween prep, let's see here. Well, first, we need a stack of movies, right? Now, I would usually start off my horror fest celebrating my number one favorite horror movie host from Cleveland, Ohio, Superhost and his Mad Theater, starting off with the Three Stooges for an hour. Then we'd usually get into some Godzilla or like the Beach Girls and the Monster or the Blob, or something kick ass. And Soup would come on and be funny in between, and just incredible. Awesome stuff, man. So you want to always start off with that, right? So then you figure we've got to have some sort of documentary. We need a documentary. These are just recommendations. I'm going to be showing more recommendations in other videos coming up. Document of the Dead, directed by Ray Frumkes. It's all about the making of Dawn of the Dead. Yes, indeed. Awesome. There's the back. Looks like she's got a bloody nose. Does anyone have a tissue? All right, let's stick that over there. And of course, you know that we're going to be loaded in Italian horror. Lucio Fulci's Nightmare Concert, aka A Cat in the Brain, where the director is haunted by the movies that he makes. Showing scenes from other Lucio movies, the gore scenes. Okay, and then you always got to have something from the 80s, This one's not as goofy, but Luther the Geek. Look out for those teeth, man. Just look out for those teeth. Matter of fact, you better make friends with Luther. Although I don't think he's capable of having friends. All right, and then once again, classic right here, Night Killer. Put this on the disturbing factor. Wonder if I should clean that camera lens. Does it look good? Do I look sharp? And hey, man, how about this year we throw in some Cronenberg? How about Scanners? Could always use an excellent head explosion scene. When I first saw Scanners, that was like the only part of the movie I liked. I thought it was kind of boring. But as I watched it a few, maybe a year, who knows, a year ago or so, I actually did enjoy it. I actually was able to, as an older person, be able to handle the storyline. Yes, indeed. What would the Phantom have next? Well, we got to have something old, right? Something, a classic, right? How about Vincent Price, Diary of a Madman? Or if you had Taco Bell, Diarrhea of a Madman. Yeah, definitely awesome film. So we got something old there, man. Yeah. Well, we ain't done. How about something really gory? Cannibal Holocaust. But yeah, what more can be said? And then this one here, Asbestos Felt, start in Killing Spree from Tim Ritter. I love this movie. I mean, it's a total cheapo budget, but it's got really cool gore, and I enjoy. I like the cinematography. I love it. And Asbestos passed away recently, so this will be a good film to watch. And the beautiful girl that's in there. What's her name? Never forget that girl. It's too dark in here to read that right now. Then we got we'll throw in a little bit of craziness. Frank Henenlotter's Frankenhooker. I I remember when I first ever saw this, I loved it so much. But then I was a huge fan anyway of Frank Henenlotter. He's got his map of the human body and all the different vein areas and awesome. Awesome. Yes, indeed. All right. Maybe we'll do another oldie before we have to clean up in the morning. Junior, Creighton told Cheney in The Wolfman. And look, this DVD glows in the dark. It glows in the dark, dear. So if you can't see, just grab that box. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Ow! And of course, you might be drinking. I can't drink anymore since I had kidney and liver failure and almost died. So, what's the Phantom gonna drink? How about some King Kong Cola? And hey, if you are a drinker and you can do it safely, put some whiskey in there. But mine's gonna be good. It's just gonna be clear. I'm having a Shirley Temple King Kong Cola for my health. All right. Well, I guess that's the video. Just get you psyched up to plan the big horror celebration. And of course, every day is horror celebration here in the House of the Phantom of Haunted Hill. So thank you. I hope you guys subscribe. and give the video a like. Maybe you'd like to give maybe your top 10 recommendations. And as I said, we'll keep this up in the future videos, and we're going to have Monsters Season 3. We'll have that entire show done. I have other stuff going on as well that I'm in the middle of working on. And don't want to tell you. It's going to be a surprise. Surprise, surprise, Sergeant Carter. Wow. All right. All right. Thanks, folks. We'll see you next time here on Phantom of Haunted Hill.